What a raw, honest and typical week. This guy has a new leaf coming. Little substrate packing corner, a shipment of orchid bark. Not like a massive amount of orders, asking our customers about their experience. I've had a random burst of inspiration this morning. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Rachel and I run my own small business here in Auckland, New Zealand called Growing Green, and we sell houseplants and houseplant related supplies. On this channel we make videos all about houseplants, houseplant related supplies and behind the scenes of our small business, so if that sounds like something that might be interesting to you, we would love if you would consider subscribing down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up so we know that you like this kind of content. So today's video, as you can tell by the title down below, is all about a week in my life as a small business owner. I'm going to show you what a raw, honest and typical week looks like in my life at this time of year as a houseplant business owner, because as we know, houseplants during the winter aren't doing as much and people aren't really buying as much during the winter, which is every single year quite typical, so it's nothing new, but I thought I would just give you a raw and honest vlog about what a week in my life looks like at this time of year. So yeah, let's just get straight into today's video. So today is Sunday and typically I try to avoid doing any kind of work on the weekend because, like a normal person with a normal job, I also need a break as well. However, today is just kind of a casual day. I have nothing going on, nothing to do. I did all my household chores yesterday, so I may as well get a head start on my week today for the video. Today I am going to focus on restocking. So if you don't know, behind me here are some shelves, and these are the shelves that I pick and pack my orders from. I do have a whole garage on that side of the wall that is actually filled with all the excess stock. I stock these shelves over here in this room so I can pack your orders over here. It just makes it nice and convenient when I'm doing like 20 or 30 orders at a time, that I can pick off here and not have to run to the garage all the time and pick through like bulk boxes and find things. I can just go over here, pick them off the shelf where I can see them and pack. It makes the process so much quicker. So once a week I will actually go through these shelves and restock them from the garage, and the reason I do this once a week, regardless of how much stock has come off, like how empty it is or how full these shelves are, is so that I can stay on top of my ordering. I used to kind of just order things when they were like really out of stock, but now I find if I do this once a week, I can get on top of things that are running low and order them in before they go out of stock, which is really helpful because no customer likes a shop where things are constantly out of stock. I've actually just come back from a 3-week holiday to Canada, so all of my ordering is completely off schedule. It also doesn't help that when I was away, obviously we had fewer orders, which also means less money coming in, of course, so I'm kind of having to at the moment order one thing at a time, make sure that's paid for, and on the way before I order the next thing to obviously make sure we stay on top of financials as well. I'm going to go through the shelf right now and just do a really quick restock of everything. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit out of breath too. I came back from my holiday with COVID and I still feel like I'm out of breath sometimes. It was nasty. So as you can see, it's still actually looking reasonably full on these shelves, and that is because, like I said, it is the middle of winter here and people are obviously not purchasing as much as they would during the height of summer. So there is not as much restocking to do, which is kind of nice because obviously there are more important things that I'd like to be doing than restocking. So let's just go through them one by one and see what needs to be restocked. I completed the horrible task of bagging up all of the little clips and stuff the other day, so luckily I don't have to do that this video. That always takes like hours and hours to do. However, that is done, so that makes me feel really good. Now I'm going to restock all of our substrates up here. We do kind of have some of our old bags left, but I'm going to fill this up with our new bags, which look like this. They're so much better. They're waterproof because they're plastic lined, and they just look really good. So I'm going to fill these up. So this is inside of my garage. As you can see, we have filled it with all of our stock, and this is my little substrate packing corner where we will pack all of our large 10-litre bags, our little 2-litre bags you just saw. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with those. Now I don't love to keep a lot of stock of the 2-litre bags, just simply because we have a lot of what we call wet substrates. So like our houseplant mix, the worm castings are not great to be sitting in those bags for a long time. They're better to be sitting here in the cool garage that gets airflow so they don't mold and stuff. So I only like to have maybe 2 or so of each ready to go in there. So let's pack those. everything is clean and tidy and ready to go for the week. I feel so good having had this done and having had a productive Sunday. I will see you tomorrow when it's Monday when we start packing orders for the week. So the first thing I do on a Monday morning is of course pack your orders. Now we have about 8 orders to pack this morning, which is not like a massive amount of orders for us. So let's go through these 8 orders, pack them all and get them at the door for the courier. So I've just received the final box of 3 of a shipment for 60-watt grow lights. So I'm going to very quickly take all the rubbishy bits out of those and put stickers on them and then put them away, and then we'll move on to my next task for the day. Once those chores are done in the morning, in the afternoon I will usually move on to something like creating content for our social media pages or YouTube like I'm doing now, or I will do some kind of planty chores. So this afternoon I'm actually going to be making a reel for our Instagram page, which will hopefully actually go up today, about leca. I have this very sad alligator Friday here that has been in Latruza pond for quite a while and it was doing very good, but it is in need of a repot because when I went away they of course got a little bit neglected. As you can see, this leaf is dead, and in the bottom of the pot there, hopefully you can see that it is actually moldy. So I want to bin this Latruza pond because the mold is going to be all throughout it, which means it's basically no good anymore, so I'm going to check that out. But I have had an order of Latruza pond in for, what is it, July, so 7 months now. We actually ordered it end of last year, we paid for it in January this year, and every 2 weeks they push back the delivery by about a month, which is a little bit sus to me, but I'm going to go back to the good old leca and make a video out of it as well, because of course I'm not the only one who's out of it at the moment. So we are going to go back to good old leca and give that a bit of an advertising, a bit of a push. So hopefully people will pick that up before the Latruza pond comes back in, because it's not due until the end of September now, which is frustrating, but let's get on with this. Alright, so I've just filmed the reel. I've got myself a cup of tea and a cupcake, and I'm going to edit that and then upload it to Instagram. So here is our Instagram page, and this is the reel that I just made and edited. I can't play the music for you because I will probably get copyrighted here on YouTube. However, if you head over to our page, you'll be able to watch the full thing for yourself. So the whole process of filming, editing, and uploading took me about an hour and a half, and that does depend, of course, on what kind of content I'm creating, whether it's more informative, whether it's like one with my face in it, stuff like that. So that wasn't too bad, but that actually sums up my day today. It is just about 5 o'clock and it is getting dark, so that's normally when I stop work. I will see you on the next day that I have something to show you. Happy Tuesday. We just got a delivery of grow lights. This is for the 36-watt light. I'm going to again take them out of the boxes, sticker them, and stock them away. Welcome to Wednesday. So I just received a shipment of orchid bark. I'm going to put it inside my garage. I'm going to have to do a little bit of reshuffling because it's quite full in there, but yeah, let's just put it on the shelf. So before I start this next section, if you haven't already, make sure to go and check out our first and I think only actually vlog for this year. I'll either put it up here or in the description box down below. But one of the things I talked about in that video was my kind of goals and plans for the business this year, and my major goal slash plan was to work on what we already had rather than always focusing on new things. So what I mean by that is working on our processes, for example our website, our shipping, our customer service, and expanding on the ranges of products from brands we already have before moving on to new products all the time. And the reason for that is because we had quite some incomplete product ranges on our website. We still do have a few product ranges on our websites that are incomplete that we want to complete before moving on to new things. I feel like last year at some point we were just releasing so many new products that the whole new product drop thing kind of lost its hype. For example, we used to drop a product and it would half sell out the day we drop it. Now when we drop a new product, it's kind of just like, oh yeah, we get, you know, a couple of orders and that's about it. So we kind of want to bring back the hype of releasing new products, and we want them to kind of be relevant obviously to the season that we're in. So whilst we catch up on all of our ordering, we have decided to work on our customer service side of things. So last Thursday I created a customer experience survey with about, I think it was 48 questions in it, all about asking our customers about their experience. So with the website, how easy it is to use and navigate, the checkout experience, whether they've had any issues with that, our shipping, how they receive their package, and their thoughts on our products, our product range, product quality, etc. And I haven't actually looked through the answers of the survey that deeply yet, but I seriously only thought that we would get like maybe 20 responses in the 2-week period that the survey was open. But we've actually had over 120 people respond. So thank you so much if you're one of those people who did respond to it. But yeah, as of this morning, 123 people I think have answered the survey, which is really awesome that that many people took the time out of their day. It's probably only about a 15-minute survey. The questions aren't really long questions, but it's still a lot of questions to just go on and answer, and the fact that a lot of you people, like 120 odd of you, actually, you know, felt compelled enough to go to our website and fill in the form and, you know, take the time to give real honest answers is really awesome. So thank you guys so much for that. Once the survey window closes, I'm going to go through all of them and like write them down, because like I said, I've gone through them and I've had a look at some of them, but I haven't like deep dive into it yet. I kind of just want to do one big deep dive when all of the answers are in, and then I'm going to go through everything and I'm going to write down some changes we need to make, because I have seen quite a few suggestions in this survey that I'm like, why did I not think of this before? Or, you know, like sometimes it just takes an outsider's perspective to show you things that you might not be able to see, because I don't use my website. I run it, but I don't use my website. So I don't really encounter any of the issues that you guys encounter with the website. So that's why this good honest feedback is really nice. So yeah, I just had a really good time looking through those again just now. Yeah, and it's been really good getting that nice raw honest feedback. We did make it an anonymous survey, so we did get your emails obviously, because we have a competition going that if you fill out the survey for us, you go in the draw to win a $50 gift voucher. So that I think may have encouraged a few more people to complete the survey. But the answers we had are really nice and honest, and there haven't been any mean answers either. Thank you guys so much for that. I can't wait to deep dive into it and see what you guys are wanting. I've already had some ideas from the feedback you've given me already, so I can't wait for the survey to close and to implement those. So hopefully you guys see some of the changes that you have suggested to us very soon. So like I said earlier in the video, I don't normally try and work on the weekends, but we had a lot of orders to get through and I have other stuff planned for Monday, so I'm going to sort of take that as a day off and work today instead. So I just packed all the orders from yesterday. We sent out an email with a email subscriber exclusive discount in there, so people obviously have been ordering. So that is what all those orders are from. I am going to go into my grow tent now and show you a little bit of an update on that. If you haven't already, pause this video, go down to the description box down below and check out the video on how we actually built the grow tent, because you can see all the accessories we put inside of it and how it looked before I go and take you into the grow tent now. So pause the video, go and watch that one, and then come on back, let's go check out the grow tent. So this is what the inside of my grow tent looks like now. Obviously a lot of the plants are growing. I have added more plants, so I just wanted to give you a quick overview and show you a couple of the new leaves we have coming in because they look awesome. So this is my Anthurium Ace of Spades cross. And as you can see, I have potted it up. I can't remember actually if in that video I had potted it up or not, but it has lots of juicy roots there, and it is actually giving me a new leaf. Right there, look at that, very nice. My Anthurium Frigetii Clarinervium cross has a new leaf. It's so pretty. The veins look like they're glowing. This one at the back here has a new leaf. It's a really cool dark reddy orange color. This guy has a new leaf coming down here. This is my Anthurium Clarinervium cross Lucanurum. Across the way here we have a new Luxurians leaf popping out the top there. I love this plant so much. I've got it facing that way because hopefully this leaf will come out this way, so it kind of makes like a nice even plant, because at the moment they're all facing one way because it was facing this way, obviously towards the light. So I'm hoping that the leaf will do the same and come this way once I turn it around. We have a new Magnificum cross Luxurians leaf coming in here, and we also have one on this plant here, which is my Crystallinum cross Luxurians. I love these Luxurians crosses because obviously of the corrugation of the leaves makes it look so cool. And then up the top here we have a new variegated Anthurium leaf. Now these ones always come in looking like they're going to be a solid color, but then once they obviously grow and fade a little bit, they come out looking like this. And then my variegated Crystallinum here is getting a new leaf right in there. There we go, that's the new leaf. Then my Veitchii over here, who is looking very nice, very handsome, is getting another leaf as well. This leaf is so satisfying to look at. Obviously you can see all the new ribs coming through. Over the back here we have the new leaf on my Anthurium Macrolobum, and it's finally getting all of those like fingers things that it's got going on. As you can tell, I haven't had any major issues in here. We left it going and running whilst I was away in Canada for 3 weeks, and everything was totally fine. Barely anything needed watering, obviously because it's winter as well. It's been a little bit chilly in here lately. It's only just barely 15 degrees, but it doesn't really need to be too hot in here because Anthurium do also get a natural cooling period during winter, so you don't have to like heat it like to like 20 degrees every single day. So there is no heater in here or anything, just a fan and the grow lights. And look at the root system on most of these. Like these are looking so good. I grow most of mine in tree fern fiber. Again, I will link down below a video if you don't know what tree fern fiber is, and clearly they love it. So you just need a bit of a water, don't you? You do, and you have some babies, which is yay! Very exciting. Hey guys, good morning, happy Sunday. I've had a random burst of inspiration this morning, and I'm going to be creating a reel. It's going up on our Instagram page tomorrow, and that is basically like my 3-step routine on how I look after my houseplants every time I do some kind of maintenance on them. So I have literally just filmed it, so I will show you a quick clip very shortly of the video, and I'm going to edit that and I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow. So that means tomorrow morning I don't have to do anything in regards to creating anything for our Instagram page, which is really nice. So I've just finished editing it. It probably took me about like 20 minutes or so, and I'm going to show it to you. Take a look below the soil level, check on those roots, make sure that there aren't any kind of pests or diseases. Don't forget to feed your plants while you're at it. There are so many different fertilizer options at www.growinggreen.nz for everything you need to help your houseplants not just survive, but thrive. So now that that video is done, all there's left to do this afternoon is restock the shelves again, and we're back to where we started at the beginning of the week. So that is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up down below so we know that you like it and we can make more videos like this. If you're in New Zealand, make sure to head to our website www.growinggreen.nz for all of your houseplant supply needs. And yeah, we will see you in the next video. Bye.